Pick one. Wolf of Wall Street or Casino? Since we talking about money, right? Make money. Which one? Which one you going with? Wolf of Wall Street or Casino?
um, Now I would pick Wolf of Wall Street,
Okay.
but
I'm going Casino.
I love
I love
Casino. I
Casino, man.
love
Them
Casino.
dudes, man. Joe Pesci, man. He made that
Yeah,
movie. You know who you
yeah,
talking to? You don't do that to make you look. I ain't gonna say what he called
yeah. It's different. It's different, but you
when he
got to be
tricked
on
him when
the.
they said, "Yeah, my brother's gonna get married." I told him to meet me out in the field because I couldn't go nowhere near the city. I was just it was too hot. They tricked him, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude fought all the way to the end, man. That was crazy, man. Boy,
But the
but Wolf of Wall Street was cool too, though. But man, I like Casino.
it
Boy,
was
that movie was crazy.
like Casino was good, but to play Wolf of Wall Street, I think he took that to a whole different level.
Oh yeah, he did 100%. Have you ever heard the real dude?
Mm-mm.
Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, he out there. I've heard him, and a lot of dudes don't like him. That's in the financial field. They call him a rat. First
Yeah,
funny. They say because he
yeah.
snitched on everybody. They call him a rat.
Yeah.
He talk. He sound like an irritating dude. Yo, man. Yeah, I was on the Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, I don't know why they call me a rat, man. I deal with anybody else would do. He's just you got to listen to him talk. It's pretty funny.
Mm.
It's funny how Matt Damon played. I can see Matt Damon studying dude then playing him, but Matt Damon made dude actually look cooler though than he
It was,
probably is in
It
real
was,
life.
no, it
But
was
he played that movie
It,
though.
it was Leonardo. Leonardo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah. To play that, and that's why I would have picked that. But in my young years, it was always it would have always been Casino.
man, Casino. And then when he had that slant back Cadillac, I used to want one of those so bad. But them was some of the roughest cars. Though the engine in those was
Yeah,
crazy. But yeah, that slant back Cadillac, that Eldorado, he had
yeah.
that Eldorado, man. He thought it was gonna blow up, but he had to still play.
Mm,
Oh man, that was crazy.
yeah.
All right, guys, let us know in the comments who you picking. You picking Casino, or are you gonna pick Wolf of Wall
Yeah.
Street?
I mean,
Most of the
but
young bulls probably gonna pick Wall Street though. Wolf of Wall
no,
Street.
no,
If you ain't been around.
no. They gonna pick Casino because uh, this is
Depending on what
the
generation you in though.
no.
A lot of the young.
They always gonna pick this Casino, but if you go and just really look at it, like man, to play that role, you
You
had
talking
to
about Wolf of Wall
dig.
Street?
Man, you had to dig deep. You had to dig deep in your bag for that.
I mean, both movies are pretty crazy, but the thing of Wolf of Wall Street showed me is like sometimes you know how we say in the hood, like man, you wouldn't even get that opportunity if you was our color. I think it feeds into a lot of those stereotypes that you don't know is true, but you just feel it. It kind of showed you a lot of like getting those kind of
That's,
opportunities to even
you
go there
just
far. You know what I'm saying? Some
you
people
just
don't even get
explained
those
it.
opportunities.
You just
Hmm?
explained it perfectly.
Right. Yeah.
That's why the Wolf of Wall Street is like, man, now you have to really go back and watch it. Like
In
casinos,
casino, in
it's
casino show you about
legendary.
homeboys. Sometimes your
No,
homeboys
it's
can get you in a
legendary.
yeah, but I'm saying casino, your homeboys will get you in trouble. Nikki got to
Mm.
so much trouble. I
Uh,
needed a little muscle, so I called in Nikki. That was a wrong call to make. Straight
mm.
hot head, boy.
Yeah,
Man, it's like dude played those parts to a T. What is in
that's
Goodfellas and other he
yeah,
played them
that what I'm
parts.
saying. Like that's the under part of it. Like Wolf of
Yeah.
Wall Street is like this is what really goes down, and minus the
Yeah.
not what I wouldn't say minus the drugs,
Oh man,
but
are you crazy, man? Have you ever seen Wall Street? How they are? Like man, them
yes,
dudes, man, some of them dudes be it's no
allegedly,
way you can do that on regular just
yeah,
energy. There's no way. I don't know. I
allegedly,
don't it seems like it's no way. You have to be on something to be on the floor
allegedly,
like that. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Them
allegedly,
dudes be on some other stuff. Yeah, allegedly.
allegedly,
But they be on there
yeah,
watching the
allegedly.
ticker and stuff. Like, I wish sometimes Stevens maybe one day if I get the juice, I could do that. But take kids in there, and I never been in there either. But just go in there and kind of watch what people do day to day to work. Cause like that's why I was trying to tell you yesterday, the exposure, man. If you ain't from that world, you would never get to see how they do, how they get down. You know what I'm saying? You would never see that.
And that's what I was trying to explain to you. Like this, everything is normal.
No, I'm saying
Everything is normal.
exposure though. Some exposure you would never. Have you ever been in Stevens building? You been in there before?
Right.
Huh?
Yeah.
The Stevens building
I'm,
downtown. You been in there before?
I'm not like
Huh?
everybody else. Yeah.
But
It's
I'm
certain,
saying the average person don't got access to the Stevens building. You know this.
but they
I've
do.
never been to the Stevens building. I've never been in there. Now, the only time I went to the Stevens building is that server, the server rack you seen in my studio.
Hmm.
I got that from them, but that was in the back gate. But I never been on the floor where the tickers and stuff, and they buying stocks and selling stocks and stuff. I never been there, been to see that.
Hey, it what it is.
I'm just
It
saying,
is.
some people just don't have the access to get to that kind of stuff.
They
I mean,
they they have the access. They shortstop themselves from getting to that.
I mean, either way, that could be debated too. But either way, they still have never been to the Stevens building. It's
Yeah,
quite a few people we know and grew up with
yeah,
that's
yeah.
never,
Oh
they're
yeah,
not even interested. They're not even interested in the Stevens building. They could
and
care less. You know what I'm
that's what
saying?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like even if you're not interested in, like it was a lot of stuff that I wasn't interested in, but certain stuff that transpired, it was like, oh whoa, this is not too different. And
It's just
then
like how many dudes do we know this? Like I said, I could just. That's why I was like talking about IT. How many dudes that we know that's been exposed to like real IT stuff, situations and scenarios?
they
It
they
ain't that many,
have
bro.
they
It ain't
have,
that
but
many.
it wasn't like what you would think. It's
No, I'm
just
talking about as far as like in the IT world, like as a job, like being exposed to it. Cause I mean, I like I said, I grew up with these dudes. I know dudes that have never, they may have done on their own with their own laptop, but I'm saying real live, like imaging computers. You know what I'm saying? Most
man,
dudes don't even know you buy a computer, it's already imaged. You know what I'm saying? You never had a blank laptop. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
That kind of stuff. I mean,
yeah,
most dudes,
but-
most people never done that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
yeah,
it to knock. I'm just saying not people just ain't been exposed. Because when I first started doing it, I was like, "Whoa, you mean tell me you can get a laptop with nothing on it and just image it? That's pretty cool." You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
remember I used to work for this little small business downtown. The department would buy like 20 laptops, blank, a Dell
mhm,
laptops. You got to re-image them because you got them bull crap images on there. So you got to
yeah,
re-image like 20 laptops and put Windows on them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Pretty
and
crazy.
like that's why like I probably grew up a little bit